So we got all the animals fed and watered for today. The wife and I, we have to go to work today. So I'm actually gonna bring y'all along. After we get off work, we're gonna go down south to the garden and we're gonna plant the sweet potatoes. So first and foremost, good morning. So we're gonna put a long day's hard work in and we will just meet you over at the garden. So see you in a bit. Bye. Well, hi y'all. We're back on location at the garden, and it's amazing just what 1 week of really good sun and rain can do for your garden. I mean, it's just absolutely exploded. But I'll show you some of that here in a little bit. Right now we're on crunch time, Marcia says.
Hey.
We are busy because we have got our sweet potatoes. We need to get those in the ground. So we're going to go right over here. We're going to get right to that. Then we'll do some shots of the garden, see what it looks like. We're crunched for time because right now it's about 5:30 p.m. We need to be back home so that way I can water the pigs again and put the little chicks up again. Hopefully they'll go in there tonight, but we're going to get with it. I'm quit talking. Anything else, Marcia?
Nope, that's it.
All right. Bye. She's going to get them started, then I'm going to dig them out. Is that correct?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so we got the first half of the sweet potato row all dug out. We got a total of 12. We have one extra right now. We're just waiting on Marcia's measurement for the other one. So while she is marking this one out, I'm going to make up the slurry for the sweet potatoes. So come along with me and let's go get this done. Okay, that's just a real simple mixture. Miracle-Gro garden soil. It's all purpose and it is for gardening. So I do believe I thought it was organic. It may be, I just don't see it on here. I think I'll take all that. We're just gonna put it right here. This looks like really good dirt. Really good dirt. So then all I'm gonna do is just fill this up with water. It doesn't look very pleasing, but hopefully you can see. But it just looks like really wet mud. That's what we're going to put in with the sweet potatoes. Because actually, if you didn't know, sweet potatoes are actually a tropical plant. So I didn't know that. I saw that on a video. I was like, huh, that's interesting. So now I know why they ship them so late. They like hot weather. Alright, so we're going to go over there. We're going to get started. Okay, so now we got the slurry, and then what?
Cover it up.
Cover what up?
The sweet potato.
Okay. What that slurry does, it gives it extra food, gives it a nice little boost, and then it'll really start taking off. So they look really sad right now. They look really, really sad, but that is normal whenever they come shipped into. They look pretty horrible, but they bounce back pretty good. So
I hope so. I've never
yeah,
done it
it's
before.
supposed to be. They said that's normal for it to look that bad.
Never
So
done these before. I don't have a clue.
yeah. Next one does look better though. And Marcia's gonna pour that slurry in. It kind of stands them up a little bit, and she's gonna backfill the rest of it with the leftover dirt and throw a little bit of grass around it. If there's any grass left. There we go. On to the next one. We're just gonna keep on going down. So here we go. Okay, so we finally went ahead. We got our row all finished. As you can tell, we got drip irrigation on it now. So we got a total of 25, 26, 27, actually 29 plants. So pretty happy with that. They actually gave us a few extras, so fingers crossed they all make it. So I just want to give you a little quick little garden update on how everything is doing. It's exploding. As you can tell, it's just like, it's an absolute jungle. So let's go around here and see how everything is. Check out these onions. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Look at these onions. I mean, those are massive, massive onions. Pretty pleased with those. And the beets are absolutely jamming. We've got some fairly large beets in here. I mean, this is just one beet right here. I mean, that's just huge. It's a huge plant. I mean, this is my hand right on this leaf. I mean, that's a big beet. I don't know if you can see how big it is in there, but it starts right there, ends right over there. That's a huge beet. Almost the size of a baseball right now. So we've got more onions and beets together. They're just doing absolutely amazing. So cool. We got some cucumbers already growing. Already. Very excited. Oh. Hopefully you can see them right down. They're right down in there. See, there's one right there. So got cucumber growing already. And these are the climbing. Yep, now back down. Sorry. So these are the climbing tomatoes right here that we put on the cattle panel. Got some basil. Basil's looking really good. So these climbers, they're starting to bloom out now. It's gonna be interesting to see how many we get out of those. Corn. Our corn is almost waist high. Now, what do they always say? Knee high by 4th of July? What What they say about chest high by 4th of July. I think it's gonna be chest high by 4th of July. All right, so we have got this is our jungle of potatoes. I mean, if I set the camera down, camera is 18 inches tall. We'll say 23 inches with the camera on it, and they're still a foot taller. So I say they're gonna be pretty good. They're starting to bloom out now. There's their blooms right here. They're nice. Nice blooms. Marcia is actually. Have you harvested the kale yet? Or getting ready to?
I did.
You did? I'm sure you got quite a bit.
Right there.
So you can see these beets right here. See them. One, the smaller one to the right, be this one right here, size of a golf ball, and that one's about almost a tennis ball. So oh my gosh, there's a huge beet. Wow. That might be the biggest one we have. See that one? My goodness. I didn't know it was possible for them to get that big. And there's my thumb. That one's the size of a baseball and going to be getting bigger. There's a couple of these that are almost that size. Man. Amazing what a little bit of sunlight can do, huh, babe? Oh. And for me, these right here, these black beans are the comeback kids. I mean, this one right here is the one that I planted that came in. And I think this one right here. So as you can tell, they're almost the same size now. If I just back you out, you'll be able to tell. So here's one plant here that I planted. And this one right here. And the rest of them didn't come up. Marcia replanted. It must have been her touch, I guess. And all of them came up. So she's got that touch. She's got that gardener's thumb. And these right here on the trellis are squashes. Oh yeah. Okay, so the spaghetti squashes are getting enormous. I mean, they're pretty much getting out of hand. So Marcia just tried to go through and try to start trellising them. We're just not here enough to be able to really get them trained. So I mean, as you can tell, they're going to be out of control very quickly. So we got to think of something on that. So overall, extremely pleased with the garden compared to what it was when we first started to now. So if I have any video or pictures of the garden before we started, like the area, I don't know if I do or not, but I'll check in the archives and see. But it's pretty amazing, all the hard work. Now we have these rows right here. Almost, this row down here is almost finished. It's about halfway with mulch. So our next ones we can only do with a trailer load. We could do that many, almost 2 full rows completely. So I'm going to try to get a dump trailer, speed that process up a little bit, and we could borrow. The friendly neighbor's got one. So yep. Okay, now we're going to come over here and we're going to check out the strawberries and see how they're doing. Something's been eating the tops off of them. One of two things, either a groundhog, which we saw 2 groundhogs coming in here down the drive, one over by the pond and then one over by the barn. So I feel like I need to be doing some some things about that. So yeah, the strawberries are looking good. Let me show you, they're already starting to do their little sprawl out thing where they're trying to spread out more. So let me show you what those look like. These have been eaten on. Especially this one. This one's had a lot of the tops ate off of it. That one right there too. And those over there have had the tops ate off. So there's the strawberry runners already coming out already. So probably start transplanting those here before too long. They're looking really good. Now these taller plants right here next to the strawberries, those are lamb's quarter. You can actually eat those. And they're not too bad. To me they taste like between spinach and kale, and I don't really like either one. So if you like spinach or kale, then lamb's quarter is really good. It's very good for you too. Chickens love it. So if you got a bunch of it growing, throw it to your chickens. We do have some strawberries, it looks like. They're not very big, but in my book, strawberries are strawberries. Like that beautiful thing right there. May just let the wife have that one, because I'm that kind of guy. Well, I think overall, I think we did pretty good on the video. The wife is absolutely tired. She's hot. So we're going to go ahead and end it here. Wife's going to do some strawberry picking over there. We're just going to call it good on this. It's hot out. We're tired. And so God bless everybody, and we'll just see you on the next one. Bye.
Yeah.